Once upon a time, in a vast, sunlit garden, there bloomed a rose bush. Among its blooms was a particularly beautiful rose. It had velvet petals tinged with the most vibrant shade of red, and it filled the air with a fragrance so delightful that anyone passing by would take a moment to stop and admire it. This rose, however, was rather proud of its beauty. It stood tall, its stem reaching upwards, looking disdainfully at the other plants around it. "Oh, look at me," the proud rose would say each morning as the sun gently caressed its petals, "I am the most beautiful flower in this entire garden. My vibrant color, my soft petals, and my enchanting scent. There is none like me." The rose would often laugh at the other flowers, especially the plain daffodils and the humble violets growing nearby. Now, this garden was home to a wide variety of flowers, each with their own unique charm. There were vivid tulips, lovely lilies, and even cheery sunflowers that swayed with the breeze. All of them lived harmoniously, spreading their beauty to the world, never boasting about their allure. They found happiness in being part of the garden, contributing to its splendid allure. However, the proud rose's arrogance grew with time. It refused to acknowledge the beauty of other flowers, scoffing at their differences. "Your colors are too dull," it chided the sunflowers. "And you, violets, you're too tiny to be noticed," it sneered. None of the other flowers responded to the rose's taunts, they continued to grow peacefully, focusing on their own blooms. One day, a powerful storm rolled into the garden. The wind howled and the rain poured down with force. The garden trembled under the storm's might, and many flowers had to brace themselves against the raging weather. The proud rose, too focused on its own importance, didn't bend with the winds. "I am far too splendid to be harmed," it thought as the storm intensified. But soon, the storm proved too strong even for a proud flower. A fierce gust of wind snapped the rose's stem, causing it to fall helplessly to the ground. Its beautiful petals were scattered all over, leaving it bare and unrecognizable. As the storm subsided, the proud rose lay on the ground, its once vibrant color faded and its petals broken. The other flowers, though, remained unharmed. The sunflowers and violets, having bent with the storm, stood tall in the aftermath, basking in the return of the sun. They noticed the fallen rose and felt a pang of sympathy. Realizing its mistake, the proud rose whispered weakly, "I was wrong. I should have appreciated you all. Only by growing together did you survive." The other flowers came closer, forming a circle around the humbled rose. The violets offered shade, the sunflowers shared warmth, and the lilies brought a soothing fragrance to comfort their fallen friend. With time and care, the rose bush grew new blooms, and among them, there sprouted another beautiful rose. This time, however, the rose remembered its past. It stood proudly, but never again would it mock the beauty of the others. Instead, it cherished the diversity around it. And so, the garden thrived, a symphony of colors and scents, a place where every flower, big or small, beautiful or plain, was celebrated, and the once proud rose became known as the grateful rose. Loved by all, admired not only for beauty but for the lesson it had learned and the unity it helped foster.